Aquarevo is a new, first-of-its-kind joint residential development between Villawood Properties and Southeast Water. Using groundbreaking water and sustainability-focused energy initiatives to improve livability and address climate change, Aquarevo is the future of urban living and property development. Located in Lyndhurst in Melbourne Southeast, Aquarevo will have a range of water and energy technologies that are unprecedented in a greenfields residential development. Using 3 different sources of water: drinking water, recycled water and rainwater. Up to 70% less drinking water will be used by every Aquarevo home compared to the average home in Melbourne. Aquarevo's energy initiatives installed in each home will mean reducing energy demand by up to 50%. The Aquarevo Story. The Aquarevo story began when the former Cranbourne sewage treatment plant was decommissioned in the early 2000s. Following site remediation, a Certificate of Environment audit was obtained in 2011, stating that the land was suitable for any beneficial use and had no environmental restrictions. Subsequently, the land was rezoned to residential. With Melbourne's future water strategy in mind, an opportunity arose to develop the land into an exemplar residential development, showcasing Southeast Water technology and sustainable initiatives that would support the government's vision of an integrated and resilient water system for a livable, sustainable and productive Melbourne. Although Southeast Water had the technology, ideas and some solutions, we needed help in developing the land. An extensive expression of interest process was undertaken. In 2013, Villawood Properties was selected from 15 leading developers to work with Southeast Water. Introducing Aquarevo. The state-of-the-art design of the residential development is the first of its kind and highlights energy and water initiatives that will be supplied, maintained and operated by Southeast Water. These include monitored rain-to-hot water system, tank talk, intelligent pressure sewer system, one-box controller, water recycling plant, recycled water. All houses are mandated to be fitted with a solar panel system with a minimum generating capacity of 2.5 kilowatts. To be installed by the homeowner as part of their build process, stages 1 to 4 will have the option to install a battery. A 5 kilowatt Sonnen battery will be supplied to all homes from stage 5 onwards. Monitored rain to hot water system. Rainwater from the roof, with each home having at least 100 square metres of roof catchment area, will be captured in a 2,400 litre tank. The water will be screened, filtered and treated. This includes ultraviolet treatment and heating the water to above 60 degrees in an energy-efficient heat pump to provide safe hot water for non-drinking purposes, such as bathing, showering and washing clothes. Tank Talk. The rainwater tank also features Tank Talk wireless technology, which collects data from the Weather Forecast Bureau to identify when rainfall is expected. Based on individual house usage, roof yield and rain forecast, it will empty out the tank contents to a level equal to 1 day's average household usage. Tank Talk releases the water into the stormwater drain before the rain arrives, creating room to capture new rainwater while minimising overflows onto properties or into streets and reducing the risk of flooding to local waterways by up to 25%. Intelligent pressure sewer system. Aquarevo homes will be connected to an intelligent pressure sewer system. This consists of an in-ground pump and a tank unit, known as a pod, which has great environmental and energy use benefits by reducing the risk of sewer spills and peak flows in the sewerage network. The intelligent pressure sewer system receives wastewater from the home and uses one-box controller technology to monitor levels within the pod to periodically pump to the water recycling plant for treatment. Here's how it works. Household wastewater is held in a small pod on each property, which is connected to the reticulated pressure sewer network. The one-box controller is connected to the Southeast Water Network Operations Centre, which monitors how full the pot is. When the wastewater reaches a set level, the one-box controller activates the pump and transfers the contents to the on-site water recycling plant. While the volume remains below this set level, the pump remains off. The one-box controller uses algorithms and real-time data to monitor and manage the transfer of wastewater from each property to reduce peak flows within the sewer network. One-box controller technology. Developed by Southeast Water, the one-box controller is a small white device about the size of a small cereal box that will be mounted on the exterior of each Aquarevo home near the power meter box. The one-box controller collects data from all water, power, gas and solar panel usage in the home and provides the customer this information via the portal and assists in the operation of the estate's overall pressure sewer system by controlling the flows from the sewer pods at each property. It will track and monitor household usage of drinking water, recycled water and rainwater. Control and monitor the rainwater supply to the hot water system to ensure that water quality standards are maintained. Track and monitor the estate's solar power generation, as well as household energy consumption, enabling the householder to modify usage behaviour and to save money and resources. One-box also controls tank torque, Southeast Water's rainwater tank technology that gathers data from the Weather Forecast Bureau and decides if and when water should be released from the tank prior to a weather event to help reduce stormwater flooding. Recycled water. Recycled water is produced from the wastewater that leaves your home, undergoing treatment to Class A standard at the on-site water recycling plant so it can be used again. Initially, Class A recycled water will be supplied from the recycled network in the neighbouring estate until the water recycling plant is built. Class A is the highest quality recycled water available and undergoes significant and rigorous treatment before it is provided for reuse. It's ideal for flushing toilets, for use in the washing machine and watering the garden, but should not be used for drinking. Class A recycled water is produced to guidelines approved by the Environment Protection Authority Victoria, and its pipes and fittings are distinguished by their purple colour. Drinking water. Drinking water will be supplied to all cold water taps in the house. It will also be supplied to hot water taps in the kitchen and bathroom basins where you may drink hot water. This supply will be from a separate hot water system. Your home will also be supplied with drinking water to the dishwasher and potential ice making within the fridge. Water recycling plant. How it all works. The Aquarevo water recycling plant will be housed within a greenhouse using a state-of-the-art treatment process called the Organica Food Chain Reactor. Combining natural and artificial root environments, it provides a highly robust and energy-efficient treatment process with a low carbon footprint. Suitable local native plants will be used within the greenhouse as part of the treatment process. The plant root systems positively impact the process, providing a substrate for beneficial waste-feeding microorganisms. This is augmented by thousands of plastic strings that the microorganisms cling to. Oxygen is pumped into the process to promote the growth of aerobic microorganisms that feed on the wastewater, providing biological treatment. Unlike traditional sewage treatment plants, all the mechanical equipment and flows are housed within containers, so all odours are captured and treated. Wastewater will be treated using the Organica Food Chain Reactor to Class C standard, before being further treated to Class A. The treatment process involves a high-rate activated sludge process using biomedia to produce Class C effluent before a secondary clarification process, which consists of a drum filter that is fitted with a fine mesh and a media polishing filter screening process. Sludge and screenings captured within the plant will be pumped to the existing Southeast Water gravity sewer, situated at the eastern boundary of the estate. The final treatment component at the plant produces Class A water, and the process consists of ultrafiltration skid, ultraviolet disinfection, and chlorine dosing. This water will be pumped from an underground holding tank to the households within Aquarevo. It will also be pumped to irrigate nature strips and waterway reserves within the estate and push water beyond Aquarevo to neighbouring estates. The water recycling plant will be licensed by the Environment Protection Authority Victoria, with strict requirements about odour, noise and Class A quality standard. The Organica Food Chain Reactor water recycling plant will be the first of its type in Australia. There are over 50 in use around the world, many of which are located in urban areas adjacent to residential and commercial buildings. No large vehicle movements will be required after construction, as any chemicals required in the treatment process will only be delivered intermittently in containers. The main activity on site will be the regular pruning of the vegetation inside the water recycling plant, due to the ideal growing conditions with nutrient-rich wastewater feeding the plants. Solar panels. In order to assist each home to be more energy efficient, all houses are mandated to be fitted with a solar panel system, with a minimum generating capacity of 2.5 kilowatts. Solar panels will be installed by the homeowner as part of their build process. Stages 1 to 4 have the option to install a battery, while from stage 5 onwards, a 5 kilowatt Sonnen battery will be supplied. Each home will be future-proofed for potential advancements, such as battery storage and electric car charging points that could further improve your energy efficiency. This will help the Aquarevo community have less reliance on power generated from major fossil fuel sources, such as brown coal. Aquarevo Portal. Customers can access usage information via the Aquarevo portal using leading-edge technology that can help residents monitor near real-time water use and energy use through a smartphone, tablet or desktop computer. The Aquarevo portal may influence positive behaviour to further reduce water and energy usage. Every drop counts. Aquarevo will save up to 60 million litres of drinking water each year. That's the equivalent of 24 Olympic-sized swimming pools or 1.2 million showers. Each Aquarevo home will play its part in helping to secure our precious drinking water supplies for the future. 1 million litres of local water storage capacity will be created in the household rainwater tanks. Up to 70% less drinking water will be used by every Aquarevo home compared to the average household without any rainwater or recycled water supplied. Up to 25% reduction in stormwater runoff to reduce the risk of local flooding. An on-site water recycling plant, the first of its kind in Australia, means that Aquarevo will have a closed-loop water cycle, recycling and reusing water locally, helping to reduce demand on drinking water supplies so there's more available for the future. Aquarevo will feature a range of water and energy initiatives that are unprecedented in a greenfields residential development. With the use of 3 different water sources, rainwater, recycled and drinking water, up to 70% less drinking water will be used by every Aquarevo home compared to the average home in Melbourne.